Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking base. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of when Thursday. We good? Chilling? Gucci? Good? Every day is Saturday when you're a streamer, so I tend to forget.
Hello Forsen, have you played Silent Hill yet? Or what I can't remember, the playthrough only is Silent Hill 2 anyways. When will you quit this shitty card game? Play Terraria, you bald old man.
Clarkson.
Have I played what? Silent Hill? No, we only played the remake. Silent Hill F. They were saying that it wasn't that good. The combat was really garbage or something. It was ass. So I just skipped that one. But yeah. No one plays Silent Hill for the combat. No, that's true. But if the combat makes the game shit and takes away from the otherwise good game, then it's not good, right? It's like I can't give a good example on top of my head, but you know, it has to all fit together. It can be the best story ever, but then it can be quick time combat, right? And it's like, it's not gonna put it on top of the S tier lists of, you know, S tiers. But yes, pick, I think, man. Never knows best. Welcome back 6 years in a row for some blob. Right off the get-go, we got 6 year. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Sir Poppers, thank you. Alright, chat, what's happening? New Doom, The Dark Ages is pretty good. You mean the DLC? We already played Doom, The Dark Ages. I'm playing Palworld in your server. Oh yeah, right, it's live now. It just went up like 10 minutes ago, right? Yeah. It just went up. Welcome to the game 3 releasing in 2 hours. Yes, we're playing it. Sorry, it releases in 3 hours at 6. I didn't play the early access because I don't like, you know, or maybe it was just a demo. I'm kind of over demos and whatnot for single player games. So we have a complete blind sesh here. Complete blind sesh. DLC is 9 out of 10 if normal game is 7 out of 10 and much higher skill ceiling. DLC is 9 out of 10. Interesting. A retired Valve developer teased that Half-Life 3 is in development during a Reddit AMA, replying to a question about Project HLX with, "I think you know the answer to that," with a smiley face. Oh shit. Sky Oblivion soon will be played. It's much bigger improvement remake than the Oblivion remake was to the original. What? Is it a Skyrim remake or what? I don't understand what it is even. I don't know what it is. Oblivion in Skyrim engine. Oh. It's bigger than the remake of Oblivion? Ubisoft made millions of Black Flag, yet they are firing the same team that worked on the project. I mean, they're done with the game, right? They only need a few people to keep the game going, like bug fixing and whatnot. That's to be expected. What are they gonna do? They will hire them again. It's not like they won't hire them again if they're making another remake, if they're happy with what they did. Has nothing to do with like anything else. Trump said Iran is done. War in the Middle East. And then he said they're undone. Well done. Jujiro Hanma, new Tekken DLC character, raped Donald Trump. Okay. Haven't seen the trailer, but I believe you. I believe you. Alright. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey debuts to 99% on Rotten Tomato. Yeah. We've heard the tales. Zoomer Batman Part 2 delayed again until February 2028. When Palworld server? The Palworld server is up for, I think, 15 minutes now. I haven't double checked. But it's up. The Buy Palworld server. You need like 10 servers. No. I don't think so. We got some Linkos here. We got some Linkos. Let's see. Play SE2 again. They changed a bunch of stuff. I might try the changes before Dawn of War comes out. I wonder if that game is gonna be good. I think it's coming out this autumn. Maybe September or something. Might need some warm-up, you know what I'm saying? But let's warm up our brains with some links first. Comet Talaroni, Florida Pack, welcome back.
Pytacie mnie ciągle o moje posiłki.
I thought that was the guy, the Polish guy who lifts furniture. I was like, damn,
7 dni
look at him now.
przed zawodami zjadam brzoskwinie, które zostały naruszone przez robaczki. Są odkrojone po prostu części nie.
Fellow fruit enjoyer.
Podobnie jest z jabłkami, które spadają z drzewa. Nie wiem, ile to ma kalorii. Oprócz tego mam szczypiorek, który mi rośnie każdego dnia. Te części węglowodanowe zjadam do mięsa, które zostaje ugotowane albo upieczone i później poporcjowane i zamrożone. Akurat wyciągnąłem z lodówki. Zostało to zbrylone rozczujam to i potem mam takie kawałki mięsa, które mają mniej więcej po 20 dekagramów. To się spokojnie rozmraża i bez większego problemów mam gotowy posiłek. I to by było tyle. 6 razy dziennie, czasami więcej, gdy jestem bardziej głodny. I do tego białko w proszku, ale w ilości około 40 gramów.
Talking about the frosted
Ye
meat.
mums you want, click my link.
Jakby się to trafi.
Okay.
To by było na tyle. A tak wyglądam w kuchni. Za chwilę, no za godzinę, 2 będę robić przysiady. 5 serii, więcej nie robię. To po prostu mam za mało sił.
Almost as strong as me.
A local restaurant. A customer got upset because an all-you-can-eat fish fry didn't live up to its name. Annie Scholes is live in Thiensville with this true fish tale. Annie?
Well, Mike, at 6'6", 350 pounds, Bill Wist admits that he can pack it away more than most. And he wants one local restaurant to make all you can eat, all he can eat, too.
It's false advertising.
Bill Wisseth has a beef with the all-you-can-eat fish fry at Chuck's Place in Thiensville. He was there Friday when the restaurant cut him off after he ate a dozen pieces.
We asked for more fish, and they refused to give us any more fish.
The restaurant says it was running out of fish and patience, arguing Bill has been a problem customer before. They sent him on his way with another 8 pieces, but that still wasn't enough. He was so fired up, he called the police. Why did you think you needed to call the police about it?
Well, because I think that people have to stand up for consumers.
And he wasn't done. He came back 2 days later with a picket sign. Elizabeth Remming is a waitress there and says they've tried to work with Bill over the years, like letting him have a tab he still hasn't paid off. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I've got a running account here.
Bill isn't backing down, saying his fish fry fight isn't over. But in the end, even he had something nice to say.
They do have like some of the best pizza in town, if you like deep dish pizza.
Well, Bill tells me he's going to picket every Sunday until the restaurant rethinks what happened. On your side, live in Thiensville, Annie Scholes, today's TMJ4.
Thanks, Annie. Only in Wisconsin.
Hosts can't keep it together.
気まずい。なんだ誰だ。なんで無言なんだ。何の用か知らんが、やっぱり俺から声をかけるべきなのか。多分この人ロマンチックで非現実的なボーイミーツガールを期待しているのでは。どうもそんな感じだ。まあいい。とにかく彼女の期待を裏切るわけにはいかん。今日は風が騒がしいな。いや、なんか死にたくなってきた。なんだこりゃ。さあどう返す。
でも少しこの風泣いています。
面白いわこの人。いやー、ごめんなさい。勘弁してくれませんか。もう限界です。ですからすでに呼ばせてもらっています。来い戦士たちよ、この結界を破壊しておくれ。来た、早いな。
急ぐぞ秀則。どうやら風が町に良くないものを運んできちまったようだ。
なんで今日に限ってテンション高いんだお前は。かーじゃねえよ、死ね。うわ、めっちゃ嬉しそう。急ごう、風が止む前に。何を言ってんだ俺は。
待て。
もう一人の救助隊叩くに君。
そこのコンビニポテト半額だよ。おい行こうぜ。
空気読めよお前。なんだこりゃ。 自作小説ですか。なるほど。少年と少女が河原で出会うラブストーリーか。すごい偶然だ。
A few weeks ago, data miners in the Dota 2 community found a variable within a recent Dota 2 patch hinting towards the next major content update, apparently called the Dark Carnival. The string itself, being a variable associated with whether a user is actually a part of the quote-unquote Dark Carnival update, was reported on quite widely within that community, and effectively gave away Valve's upcoming secret major content update. However, it became clear that somebody on the Dota 2 team was upset that the secret was known through this data mining of strings, and in the next Dota 2 patch, the variable that gave away the Dark Carnival update name was renamed to "Why Are You Reading Our Variables?" This is a funny little nod to the relationship between data miners and Valve software. Data mining their patches in order to predict what comes next is something that this community overall has been doing for about 15 to 20 years. So it's confusing to me that this little change, this little jokey reference from Valve software to data miners got so much public attention. However, it's not at all surprising that the majority of the individuals who were reporting on the situation as headline news miscontextualized the entire thing as some kind of angry message from Valve to the individuals data mining the Half-Life franchise and speculating on the future of the series through codename HLX. The in-joke from Valve software, the changing variable, was a direct reference to the Dota 2 community for spoiling the then next major content update called the Dark Carnival. This had absolutely nothing to do with HLX, the Half-Life community, or any other Valve property outside of the Dota 2 universe. Individuals in the press or on YouTube attempting to contextualize this story within the Half-Life framing is only doing so they can put Half-Life 3 in their titles. It's not at all what happened. So this video is sponsored by 8BitDo, and this is kind of personal for me at this point because I've actually been using controllers from that company for well over a decade now. And today we're going to be talking about the Ultimate Wireless 2 and the Ultimate Wireless 2C. If you want the most complete controller that 8BitDo makes right now, that is the Ultimate 2 Wireless. We have TMR joysticks, we have 1,000 polling rate for both 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi and wired connection, Pro back buttons, we have L4 and R4 bumpers, we have trigger mode switching, these switches right here, we got analog triggers, switch them.
Never seen that before.
Digital triggers. And it also works really well with Steam setups. There's actually a website to show you how to set up this controller for Steam. I just disconnected this charging dock and it also automatically connects. It's not plugged in, but for something more straightforward and budget focused, you have the Ultimate 2C. We have Hall Effect joysticks and Hall Effect triggers. We have the same 1,000 hertz polling rate with a really clean, low latency experience, and it's a reliable, everyday controller without any of the extra complexity of the two. Two controllers, two types of players, links to both, and a full breakdown of how to best operate these on Steam. Thank you so much to 8BitDo for sponsoring this video. But the Dark Carnival update did recently release, and within it was a significant amount of new strings related to all currently in development projects at Valve, and this is all surrounded by a lot of other smaller events that seem to be adding up to the same story. The Dark Carnival update is huge. Unfortunately, I'm not a big Dota 2 fan, so I really can't enjoy the amount of effort that they put into it. Dark Carnival itself has a long story being told through voice-acted comics, kind of like a visual novel, similar to what Deadlock is likely to get in the future. The individuals who are voice acting the characters that are found within the Dark Carnival update are crazy. Within the first chapter of the released Dark Carnival visual novel, the next few chapters will release weekly, we have Merle Dandridge, the original voice of Alex Vance, working with Valve officially, voicing Legion Commander. It should be stated that although Merle Dandridge did give
Dark
her
Carnival
voice to Legion
Left 4
Commander
Dead
in the
map?
initial release of Dota 2, future updates and Legion Commander appearances in
Sounds
other
familiar,
games,
but
such as Artifact 1 and 2 and Underlords, were voiced by other people. That's exciting. That's interesting. Awesome. That's great to hear. Who else is in the Dark Carnival update? Oh, Mike Shapiro is back voicing Oracle. Mike Shapiro, of course, is best known for his work as Barney Calhoun or the G-Man. Interesting. So they got Merle and Barney. Who else did they get? Wait, who else did they get for the... Harry?
Harry Potter?
They got Harry back? Hold on. Holy crap. So Harry Robbins voices Tinker in Dota 2, and this is the first time that he's revoiced Tinker in quite a while.
Tinker.
やったらいいじゃん。女子供の技。そんなだ。 ハンマ裕次郎のペンだ。どんなだ。
バキがここに受けた衝撃、過去に前例なし。
捨てたものではない。本日2度目の気をつけだな。
鍛え練り上げたはずの肉体、放つしかなかった。父からの手ほどき、女子供の護身術。痛がりやがれ、痛がりやがれ、痛がりやがれ、痛がりやがれ、痛がりやがれ、痛がりやがれ。少年が驚くのも無理もなかった。不気味になったかのような突如の父の表変。腕全力で伸ばし、同じ力で縮め、足全力で踏みしめ、全力で引き上げ、腹たわめ、腰反り、胸絞り、背閉じ、ねじりに戻しを拮抗させ、要するにそう動かぬまま5体すべての筋繊維を一気に駆動。全身運動の苦痛により皮膚の痛みを分散、かろうじて無表情をキープしていた。
まだ終わっていない。てめえはこの世にいちゃならねえ。かましたれバキ。踏み込んじゃならねえ領域に踏み込んだ。
Workshop here, thank you. We got Rising with the Theory 399 months. My favorite cute and funny streamer, Forsen Puke. Okay, alright, thank you. Philip, Time Sick, welcome back. We got Ironbow with the 5 years, says Adge. Whatever that means, I don't know. Enjoying your home badge though, sir. Alright, chat, that was a short and sweet link segment. That's fine by me. Today is gonna be quite the long stream actually. Alright. We got Welcome to the Game coming out. Welcome to the Game coming out in like 2 hours or something. And then we have a sponsored showcase, PoE 1 showcase stream, and that starts at 10. So that's why it's gonna be quite the long stream. Quite a long stream. It's gonna be 8 hours. 8 hours. So we're doing some arena into Welcome to the Game into the PoE 1 showcase at 10. So that is the forecast. That is the forecast of the foreskin today. 8 hour shift. Oh my god, I feel like a wedgie over here. Oh my god. It's unironically gonna be quite painful though, because UHs, you don't work until, you know, the minute you go to bed, right? But I do.